Good morning everybody, Victor here from beautiful Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. We're out here with High Tides Fishing Charters and we are about 50 miles offshore. There's this giant rock behind me called La Puerto. We woke up super early this morning, came out of the beautiful Puerto Vallarta Bay, loaded up on some goggle eye in the live well, and we got Captain Jamie, who you guys have seen a lot in our videos.
Good morning everybody.
And we got his mate, another captain. We got Gabriel in the back. We got Brookie gearing up with some sunscreen. Greeted with a beautiful, flat, calm Pacific Ocean. Yesterday he had 2 black marlin bites. They were able to harvest 1. The day before he got a black marlin, so that is today's goal. The potential to catch really big pelagic fish in the Pacific, especially this part of the world, is next level. You can catch cubera snapper, which we've caught with Jamie, big rooster fish, big mahi, big Pacific sailfish, and of course the marlin. That's the #1 goal for today. So let's go back here, see what Gabriel's got going on. We're gonna just be trolling these little lipped plugs, and at the end of that plug there's a little squid skirt which we're gonna use to try to catch these bullet bonitas. We're just getting the spread out right now. And then in this live well we got some live goggle eye. Crazy thing is, here in Mexico those are about $1 a piece. Back home, that bait fish right now, with today's economy, about $100 a dozen. In Mexico, still only around $1 a piece, which is amazing. A lot more affordable to fish them over here. But this big rock outcropping, known as La Corbatena, it's kind of just this big rock structure in the middle of nowhere, really deep on each side, and then it comes up like this pinnacle, holds a ton of bait fish. See, we got a bonita on already. But tons of bait around this island, and all these big pelagic fish follow suit.
Is La Corbatena giving you flashbacks?
We've had some good days. Last year we trolled around here, caught some big Pacific sailfish, a lot of big mahis, and there's no better way to start the day than a nice size bonita right there, which we're gonna troll. Hopefully turn this into a marlin. He's gonna go in the tuna tube right here. Bonita are a type of fish where you cannot put them in a live well. They need a lot of area to swim. So the best thing to do is, you got those tuna tubes, and he's basically forced to calm down because his head's down there in the water and it's flushing up past him. That live well overflows. But if you put them in a little circular well, they just exhaust themselves swimming in circles and they don't stay alive very well. Oh, that's a good sized one. You like that size though, right, Jamie?
It's a good one. I would like to have one bait like this, one a little small, maybe 2 bait this size and one a little smaller. Because on the smaller bonito these days we have a good chance at a big yellowfin tuna. This is just a little, 100-kilo tuna can eat that one. But right now we have 80 kilos, 100-kilo tuna. And a little smaller bonito is better.
Hey, and guess what? Vic's wearing his lucky shirt. I'm telling you right now, this shirt is the big fish magnet. I've caught my biggest ever cubera, rooster fish, yellowfin tuna, that big bluefin tuna in Boston, all while wearing this shirt. It's the lucky shirt. We're even marking a ton of bait on the sonar. We just got about 4 or 5 baits. Now we're gonna go ahead. We got Gabriel bridling them, so he sticks a needle through its eyes, and with a circle hook you always want to bridle a bait just like that. Because a marlin, what he's going to do, he's going to come up and slash that bait, try to kill it, and swallow it whole. Number 1, that hook is going to be buried. It's a lot harder for that hook to come out and that fish to eat it. Number 2, that little piece of string is right underneath that bonita's eyeballs, and that's all that's in the fish, so that fish can swim as freely as possible. You get a better hook set, and your bait stays alive much better when you bridle it. Jamie's got outriggers, right? So he put the biggest bonita out first on an outrigger on a rubber band, and we're gonna do different depths. We'll probably troll 3 or 4 bonitas at different distances so that they don't get tangled, and that's another reason we use the outriggers, to spread out the lines. And we're just gonna continue to slow troll all around La Corbatena, seeing if we see birds working, which we already saw, any just signs of explosion. A lot of times you'll see marlin come up, free jump, slashing baits. You'll see baits getting nervous on top, constantly looking at the sonar, seeing what we mark, and seeing where we get most of the action. But The last 2 days, he says this has been a really hot spot and they've had multiple marlin bites. I really would love to catch, clean, and cook a marlin for you guys, and I think there's a really good shot we're gonna be able to do it today.
Ahí le lleva, ¿eh? Dale, dale, dale. Ahí está. Get the rod, Nick. Get the other rod. ¿Dónde está o la soltó? Una o la dos.
So we just had a bite, but it looks like the hook pulled. And you guys notice the first thing Jamy does is they put the boat in gear. So when a marlin or something eats it, they feed it back, but then to get all the tension, maximum tension in line, all that stretch out, that circle hook to work, they put the boat in gear, try to really penetrate that fish, but it looks like we missed them. So when we pull up the bonita, we'll be able to diagnose and kind of see what kind of bite it was. Show the camera. So you guys see? That looks like a billfish. You see, it came up, crushed it. Kind of looks like the bill of a marlin, hitting it over and over again. You see his tail's all crushed. Sometimes you miss them, but it's a good sign. We've only been trolling for about 15 minutes and already had a really big bite.
Let's talk about how as we kind of go through the bonitas with the
Sí.
Stupid mistake. Well, the barb's through. Oh, it came out.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, that could have been disastrous. You know, knock on fiberglass, I've gone 32 years without getting a hook in me with the barb all the way through. Luckily, that just went straight in, no angle, so I was able to pull it right out. My mistake though, don't grab a line with a bonita attached to it with 2 hooks. But what we're doing is we want fresh baits the entire time. So when we got that last bite, we put the boat in gear and it really wears down on the other baits because you try to maximize your shot at that one fish. So we're basically changing out our entire spread, just put the bonita lures back out and putting out a whole new fresh spread of bonitas, nice and lively.
Dale, dale, dale.
Woo!
Get the rod, Nick. Dásela.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Saca la línea.
I feel head shakes. Woo-hoo-hoo! Smoking the reel. Jamie's got that boat in gear. We're not losing this one. We're good, we're good.
Everything okay?
Oh yeah, you're good, you're good. We got plenty of line still. Plenty of line. Clearing all the rods, making sure we don't get tangled because this is a really nice fish. Big hit.
No jump.
No jump, but that doesn't always mean.
That doesn't always mean it's not a big fish, but the cool thing is it could be a yellowfin tuna also. We don't know yet. It's a bonito eater.
I like anything that can eat a bonita, you know is gonna be a good fish, a big fish.
Okay, Peter, so we have 100-pound braid, 100-pound leader. So
Okay.
you can play with the drag, you can do your thing.
Woo! I love the clicker. People make fun of me for leaving the clicker on, but then it's more exciting for you guys to watch. It's incredible how much line, even though the boat's in gear, we're fishing really tight drag, how much line these fish can just rip off and disappear in seconds. I just witnessed 200 yards of 100-pound braid just vanish into the horizon. And that's the fun thing about trolling these bullet bonitas. Like Jamy was saying, you're fishing for big fish the whole time and you don't know what you're gonna get. Just the possibilities for something really cool to happen are really high when you're trolling bullet bonitas. we don't really have this fishery. If you were to do this back home, we might catch wahoo, sailfish. We have so many sharks and barracudas that would eat your bait first. But over here, you don't really have a lot of bycatch. All the fish you're targeting out here are good quality fish. Thank you. No shame in my game. These cushits are amazing. So Jamie, how big was the marlin you guys caught yesterday?
Yesterday we caught a marlin that was about 230 pounds, that would be my guess. And the day before, that the marlin we caught was at least 300 pounds. We have nothing to weigh them here, but that would be my best guess.
I've seen a lot of fish do weird things. Sometimes they know they're hooked from the get-go. Sometimes they see the boat and they'll make another 300-yard run. We haven't gotten any sight of this fish. Normally a sailfish or marlin would jump way off in the distance. This fish hasn't jumped yet, which makes me think that it could be a yellowfin tuna staying down deep. We'll find out here shortly. I got nowhere to be. I'm living life in Mexico right now. Yeah, it's going deep. I want us to stay down. Yeah, you can see that line is scoping real deep, which a tuna would want to do for sure. It's got tail beats like a tuna. Very consistent tail beats like a tuna.
Victor has come many times, but for some reason, no luck with the tunas. We've caught many things: cuberas, big roosters, sailfish, giant dorado. It would be cool to catch a tuna with the land shark crew.
This is a tuna.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yes,
I
sir.
see, I got color right here. Gorgeous fish, those big yellow sickles down there. No better sight, man. I never caught a tuna on a bonita before either.
Oh, that's a good tuna, Victor.
Mm-hmm.
That's a very good yellowfin.
Clean, so clean looking, huh? Woohoo! Good job, Gabriel, yeah!
I'll be happy with this one. Yes, sir. What a nice yellowfin.
Oh,
Yahoo! There we go.
good job, guys.
Way to start it.
That's a bonita eater right there.
Nice tuna.
Jamie, good
Hell
job.
yes.
Thank you.
Hell yes.
Thank you, Gabriel.
You're welcome. Way to start it. Good fish. Very good.
You know what I see? Sashimi.
Sashimi.
Sashimi. Ceviche.
It's beautiful. Look at those colors on
Absolutely gorgeous. Ready for this. My favorite tuna species to catch. Absolutely gorgeous. You guys see that yellowfin's got those yellow sickles. When they get bigger, they get much more pronounced, but just absolutely gorgeous of a fish. They got these beautiful colors on them, all this gold and yellow in him. Perfect eating size fish. I'm actually surprised. I've never caught a tuna on a bonita before, but it just goes to show you what they're eating out here in the wild. Probably fish to bait that big, and you can see that's what they're feeding on out there. We're gonna brain spike them, bleed them, fillet them. That's another thing I love about Mexico. Back home, you got to take your fish home whole. Out here, you can fillet them, put them on ice. Look at that. Two nice slabs of yellowfin tuna. And of course, you know, I had to bring Jamie some fresh Dexters for the lodge. Been using these knives for the past 5 years, and you guys can actually save 20% off all Dexter knives. Use my code LANDSHARK. They work great on the yellowfins. This is the Max Flex Dextreme. If you look, this tuna, they're feeding on squid out here. It was full of these little baby squids he coughed up. See ya, buddy.
Show distance. So all the little fine details, like taking the skin off, they're gonna do in the kitchen back at the hacienda. But for now, we're just getting it off the deck, and so we can get it into the cooler.
It's got a line in it.
pegaría el charro. Charro, güey.
Oh my
I think it's
gosh.
my friend in the little boat.
Wow.
In the tiny little boat.
Guys, we see a marlin jumping in the distance, and Jamie says it's his friend and a small panga hooked up. Huge.
Very cool scene to see always. Tunas crushing bait on the surface. Well, we were getting a little sleepy, rolling the live bonito, but we see tuna on the surface. Everybody gets some energy, and we're ready for one more bite.
Well, we got another fish on the bonita after Victor's tuna. And we're thinking this is gonna be another tuna because it didn't jump, kind of just staying down. And we've been seeing a ton of tuna just jumping. And that first one was full of little squids. And so I think all these bonita are eating all the squids and these tuna are eating the squids. And so every once in a while you'll see the fish come up and start jumping out of the water. It's so cool. Is that a tuna right there?
Sorry? Oh, yes. That looks like a tuna. Yeah. Yes.
Look,
Yes.
Dennis, you see that? They're just like hanging out on the surface. There he
Ahí
is.
viene, es un arco iris.
It's a rainbow
It's a
runner?
rainbow runner.
It's a
Huge
rainbow
runner.
Holy
Huge.
moly, he's giant.
Brooke, that's the biggest one I've ever seen.
That's insane.
I didn't know they ate bonitas.
Oh my gosh, it's giant. Look at that thing.
Gigantic.
Holy moly.
Wow.
What the heck?
Wow.
He looks like a cobia.
Yeah, it's huge.
Got it. Look at that. I think the biggest rainbow runner I've ever caught was like maybe 8 inches long or something. Absolutely crazy. I've never seen a rainbow runner this big. I didn't even know they got this big. But these are actually really good to eat. People eat them as sashimi actually and make sushi out of them. I don't think I've ever ate a rainbow runner because I've never caught one big enough, but that's crazy.
It's just,
Wow.
look at how small his mouth is. And the bonita we're fishing is like this. It's crazy that he could fit it in his mouth.
Look at that blue line down
They're
him.
beautiful.
He is beautiful. Whoop.
Oh, Brooke, your white shirt is no longer white.
That's okay, I'm fishing.
This is the boat earlier that hooked that giant black marlin. They fought it for 4 hours before the hook pulled. Eventually, on that little boat right there. 50 miles offshore.
Good morning. Here again from my favorite place on earth, La Corbateña. Slow trolling bonitos. Yesterday was as good as it get. We just didn't get lucky. We didn't connect on what we wanted, but very good signs all over the boat the entire day. Today, many boats, but nobody like us.
Nobody like you, Jamie. Listen, last night, one of the guests at the lodge, who's actually here because they saw our videos, from Montreal, which is where Jamie's from, we got to listen to a mariachi band. Had some tomahawk steaks, had a really good time last night. Just got our 3 bonitas, and we're gonna do the same thing we did yesterday. We are determined to get a marlin. Jamie said this is the most boats he's ever seen because word got around fast. And when there's marlin, and there's multiple hookups a day, you gotta commit to it. You don't have a lot of bycatch, but there's still a possibility of big tuna. We're gonna get a marlin today. You just wait.
I'm also ready for the action. I think that, like Jamie said, it looked really good yesterday, and all day long you were just like, it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. So today, I think it's gonna happen.
Our baits are very nervous.
See, very nervous. Mark a giant fish at 100 and this happens.
Okay, Dennis, we're gonna take a little break from marlin fishing. Toss down a nice meat missile, chunk of bonita, try to get a cubera.
Olga, hook something
Come on,
on the
Olga.
goggle eye. Olga let go of a goggle eye while Victor was doing
Shenanigans.
Cubera stuff. Rainbow runners are very big into crazy head shakes. When I see that thing being pretty nice and calm, rainbow runner will, you'll see that rock go crazy.
Uh-huh. Said it was gonna be a jack. Jamie said, don't say jack. No say. Big eye trevally?
Oh yes, it's a big acrobat.
That's a cool fish.
Sí, señor.
Olga! Look at that thing. Big eye trevally. We don't have these in Florida. They look really similar to a jack trevally. We have something called a horse-eye jack in Florida. Kind of similar, but they're a lot more tall and broad, but these guys are really cool. And they're much better eating than a jack trevally. Live goggle eye, right?
Yeah.
Good job, Olga.
Thank you.
What are we doing with this baby?
You can let him go.
Let
We
him
need
go.
some good karma.
Yeah.
La está agarrando, Dale ya.
Come on, be the one. Jump, 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 jump.
Bájale a 2000. Let it go, let it go, let it go. Bájale.
Holy moly, Dennis. Wow.
Ahí está, sí.
Wow, wow, wow. What a run, huh?
Mantén cura, aguante.
Yeah, that's a fish. That's not a bait.
Préstame la rueda.
Jamie, can I have the belt for this one?
That was a crazy run. That's why I don't mind having patience all day. Look at that, it's still going. It's going crazy. Whatever that fish is, he ate a 5-pound bonito.
It's just crazy to think that there's fish out here eating 5-pound bonitas. And this fish had no problem swallowing it. I think Jamie fed it to him for like 5 seconds down the hatch, and we had him hooked. The tuna that we caught yesterday, that was around 40 pounds, ate a much smaller bonito. He's just swimming towards us right now. Tunas really fight when you get them straight up and down and they start pinwheeling. When they're out far, they tend to do a lot more erratic actions, and I feel like they like to get away from the tension. But when you get them straight up and down is when they pull the hardest. They turn sideways and use that big broad body and tail and really just dig deep. Right now he's kind of just charging the boat. Yeah, so yesterday we saw 2 black marlin hooked, saw a free jumper. Jamie's buddies hooked them. Today, very silent on the black marlin or any marlin. No sailfish sightings, nothing, but so many big tuna around. Listen to this. Oh, it's a good one, Jamie. It's a good one.
Good job. Always fun to have a good angler on the rod. We bring all kind of people, we bring kids, we bring family, but when you have someone that's used to fishing and a big old fish on the line, nothing feels better for a captain.
You could keep it in gear.
Okay.
Yeah, let's get some tension in the line because he's really charging the boat.
Yes, the current is taking us the way the fish is right now.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna keep it in gear until he
Yeah.
down.
Because he's still going towards us.
Okay.
The part of the world we're at right now, Puerto Vallarta, is known for actually some of the biggest yellowfin tuna in the world. There's a chain of islands off the coast called the Marias Islands, and that's where a lot of 300, 400 pound, they call them super cow yellowfins, are caught. They catch them crazy ways on the kite, on live squid, but we're not too far from there, so these giant fish do kind of come in closer to where we are. But if you guys are looking for giant yellowfin tuna, Mexico is one of the best places in the world to do it. Oh my gosh, my bicep is gonna be so sore tomorrow. I can tell you right now. Fishing first, Jamie. It's the first thing on your shirt. Then snorkeling. My biceps cramping up, but fighting them in a belt like this is so much easier, and thank God I'm not hooked up on a spinning reel. Been there, done that. Can say I've caught a big tuna on a spinning reel, but I think I've retired that part of my life.
Getting heavy.
Yeah, see, this is what they do. They get straight up and down, and this is when the real fight starts. Tuna's got the most leverage when he's straight up and down with you. He knows he can work his way and just do pinwheels and tire you out. And you guys see that rod tip? That's that tuna tail beat. It's very distinct. Just that big forward tail, wagging like a dog. You don't think it has to be over 100 pounds to eat a bonita that big?
It could be. It could definitely be over 100 pounds. Ate a giant bonito. But I think Victor caught many tuna this year, so he can guess how big this one is.
I would say 110. This is Captain Morgan style.
Oh, I have a wrap.
Oh, you do?
You want it?
Yeah. Tuna fishing is all about getting comfortable with your leverages. When the fish was coming towards us, your fighting belt's real nice because you're basically just picking up slack. When he's straight up and down with you, you really want to be able to pump. Like to use my knees, or Jamie's going to pull out this thing called a wrap. And you could set the rod in to really pump your fish up. Just like this. So now also, real important when you're tuna fishing, captain's got to be very aware of that line angle because that tuna wants to be straight up and down. So we either got Jamie or Olga constantly rotating the boat, make sure that we're on one side of the boat and it's not going back towards the engines, which they love to do. I feel like they sense that vibration and they just want to go right towards it. He's still angry.
It's a bit different than normal tuna with axe. Every once in a while he come up,
Yeah.
like he came up to see you and then went back. Not really pinwheeling, he's going to the front of the boat, going to the engines. A little more erratic than the normal tuna.
You know what's nice about Mexico? You don't got to worry about sharks eating your fish. Jamie, when's the last time you had a fish get sharked?
Ooh. I don't remember. Having a fish get sharked. We have a little tiny reef shark that hangs out with the mahis on the structure. They'll eat a goggle eye, but no shark problems here.
It's also very interesting. I've been a part of and got to catch quite a few yellowfins in my lifetime, and every fish acts different. Sometimes you'll get a 90-pound fish that's mean and fights like a 200-pounder. Keep turning, Jamie. And then other times you'll get a 150 pounder that just dies in 5 minutes. It all depends on where you hook them. But since we're fishing these circle hooks, it's probably the worst place to hook a tuna because they're not affected by it. When you catch them on a popper or something, these treble hooks are in their face, their eyeballs, it irritates them and it makes them die a lot quicker.
That's exciting. Big bite. Big bite. We've been working hard. Everybody's super patient. We have one mission in mind. Big old marlin, but that's quite a bycatch.
It's like I gain 20 feet and then he just takes it back. They like to find a depth they like and then they just stay in that depth. Come into my oven! It's the worst thing to do to a tuna is put it in the oven. I'm not tired at all. With the wrap, it's so easy. Brooke, what's your famous line? Enjoy and be patient.
That's not my line, that's from Jamy. Enjoy it.
Enjoy, be patient. You traveled from far. We're way out here, 40 miles, ocean's nice and calm, and we're hooked up to a monster.
This might be our 4th year of coming to fish with Jamy. And I think it was the first year. I don't know what we were catching, but he always said, enjoy it. And now Victor and I say that all the time whenever we're fishing to people. We're just like, just enjoy it. Enjoy it. It's okay. You take your time. It's going to be okay.
Unless there's sharks around.
Yeah. Unless there's sharks.
This is the least tired I've ever been in a tuna fight. And it's hot as heck. I don't know why. I just feel so relaxed. Like everything, like this fish was just sent to us from God right here.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
Good?
Yeah. Oh, Modelo's gonna be so nice after this. Can you mark them under the boat or no?
I marked one fish, 80 feet.
This sounds about right.
Yes.
Jamie, hold on. No, don't put the engine in, don't. Lift it up.
Oh, it doesn't go off this one. It's under the engine.
Yeah.
Lower the tension.
I did, it's in free spool.
This one doesn't go off.
We need to go from the front of the boat.
Turn.
Turn the boat to the right. See? Things can go sideways real quick. You gotta be really observant. That fish shot towards the engines. Immediately put that line into free spool. Loosen that tension and make sure that we don't get stuck in them. And adjust that boat angle. Yeah, be ready. He's gonna go crazy here. Scope it. Yeah, that's good. Oh. Yeah, he came up top. He's gonna go crazy now when he gets under the boat, I bet. Smart fish.
Yes.
He's only like 20 feet down, Jamie. He's right next to the boat.
Crazy.
Yeah, this is a psycho yellowfin. Every fish got a different personality. They really do.
You're doing a great job.
Thank you, Brooke.
Try to use your fishing muscles and not your surfing muscles.
I'm really not using any muscles. I'm just destroying my armpit.
Armpit?
My armpit. My body doesn't hurt. I'm being for real.
The only part of you that's sweating are your calves.
Yeah, my calves are pumping. Are you ready to gaff, Jamie?
Yes, I'm ready.
I got a shot for you right here. Oh, it's over 100 pounds, that's for sure.
Yes, it's over 100. For sure.
Come on, last spin. No.
Yeah.
The original wrap.
That's a baby cow for baby shark.
Okay, here this time, Jamie. Ready? Whoa! It's a giant.
Giant yellowfin!
Yes, let's go. Giant.
Holy moly!
5-pound bonita eater.
Look at that! I can bring it on board by myself.
You have another gift?
Yes, this one. Now that's a yellowfin tuna.
You ready for the shot, Dennis? Hell yeah, brother.
Woo-hoo!
Tuna's secured. We got 2 gaps in them. I got mine in the gills, so we're gonna let them kind of bleed out here. No need to get it all in the boat. Let them calm down, because these fish, even though they look dead, they go ballistic. And I'm telling you guys, when you see tuna, like when I see them underwater, I know they're big, but you can never really gauge how big they are until you get them in the boat, because they're so round and so dense. I'd say this fish will probably be, let's see, anywhere from like 140 to 160, I would say.
See,
You say?
I tried to lift him by myself. I could not lift him. I lift 100 pounder, no problem.
Yeah. And gorgeous. I don't know what makes certain yellowfins, like in different areas, have different sickles, but it seems like the yellowfins that you find in Mexico have these gorgeous long sickle fins. Uno, dos, tres.
Oh my god.
Hey! Woohoo!
How about that? How about that, buddy? Yes! That's a big
this.
yellowfin.
They make them really
Oh,
beautiful
yeah.
in Mexico, don't they?
They fight hard in
Their
Mexico.
colors, for some reason, are just so.
Esa sí es tuna, man.
Está bien bonita.
¿Cuánto tiempo sin que veas una ciruela más grande que ya has sacado?
Here we got our giant yellowfin tuna, high tides fishing. We have been coming and fishing with Jamie for the last 5 years and have caught pretty much every single big fish species that you could catch in the Pacific Ocean. Always have an incredible time. I've never caught a giant tuna like this on a live bait. Extremely exciting. You know we're gonna be eating good. And this fish put up one heck of a fight. I cannot say enough good things about Jamie and Olga. If you guys want the trip of a lifetime, please check them out. Not only are they really good captains, but they're our dear friends. And yeah, Puerto Vallarta is just an amazing time. Good fishing, good food, good surf if you're into that. That's what we're gonna do tomorrow. We're gonna go ahead and take some photos of this fish and fillet it up. I lost my arm in Mexico. What? What do you want to say?
I had back in, no?
Oh, okay guys, well, I'm gonna need a lot of bleach for the shirt, but we got the tuna in the bag, we cut the head off, and I'd say that is a pretty successful day. We really earned that bite. We trolled, and we were looking for one good fish, and that's what we got. We were blessed with beautiful, almost 200-pound yellowfin tuna. Next 2 days, we're gonna surf and have some fun with Jamie and Olga. But we're gonna be back at it in a few days, back out here trolling, trying to get our marlin. So we'll see you guys back at the hacienda for a good Mexican dinner. Everything to do in Mexico next to fishing.
It's gonna be very, very fun. Look at that. Look at how big that one is.
Stoked! It's pumping.
Mira el chico, mira el chico.
Jamie said there's only like 2 or 3 people on the point, and we surf in Florida, which is very crowded. It's nice to come here and surf a wave that's empty. It's every surfer's dream. We're in one of my favorite places on earth. We're at the Hacienda Maria Elena. This is where Jamie and Olga stay. They do kind of like an all-inclusive fishing package. But people come here from all around the world just to enjoy the beauty of Puerto Vallarta, even if they're not fishing. But if you do come and fish with Jamie and Olga, or high tides, highly suggest you guys check out this place, their lodge, because it is amazing. Breakfast, lunch, dinner. Enrique serves you. We got amazing chefs over here, so we're gonna let Chef take it away. He's gonna sear up some of that yellowfin tuna we got from the other day. And for me, it's nice to not have to cook for once in a while. And the cool thing about this place too is they cook so much different stuff. It's not just seafood or what you catch. We've had, like last night we had this delicious pork rolled in cheese and asparagus. They make a lot of classic Mexican food as well. Steaks, we had tomahawks, pretty much everything you can think of. Pasta, all good homemade food. What kind of puree?
Sweet potato.
Sweet potato. All right, so he's going down with some sweet potato puree. And those tuna don't need long. Minute and a half on each side, just giving that outside a nice crust so you still have that tuna nice and raw in the middle. Some fresh veg, carrot and asparagus. Now Chef's going down with the, looks like caper sauce, some butter, capers, garlic. Some flank steak. So like if you don't like fish, like some of the people here, they wanted steak, like Dennis just opted just to have steak. Me and Brooke are gonna do a little mix of both.
Or soup pastor.
I mean, how can you not like this? This tuna was swimming just a few days ago, now it's on our plate. Good food, good people. Just an amazing time here every single time we come. Okay, and this right here, this is the man, Enrique. Makes you the best margaritas you'll ever have in Mexico, serves all the food, and basically kind of runs the whole show around here and gets you taken care of whatever you need. He is the man.
Thank you very much.
That tuna, seared to perfection, that delicious caper sauce, and you get a bite of that sweet potato puree. Absolutely incredible.
I don't know what he did back there, but this lightly seared with this sauce on top, we have to go back home and try to recreate this because it's very, very delicious.
Brooks told the show already, but the tuna, I've been eating it in many different ways, obviously. And this one, it is incredible. Very good dinner, sorry.
Jacob and his girlfriend are actually here from Canada, and her dad and Jacob they've watched our videos before, and they actually found this place because of our videos, which is awesome to see it come full circle, and it's actually their second year here.
Well,
I mean, her dad and I, we watch Victor's and Brooks' video. I watch all of them, and I'm a fan.
religiously.
And
all of them.
honestly, the only reason I'm here is because of them. Because I watched one of them videos, and I met Jamie because of them. That's my second time right here, Puerto Vallarta, high tides fishing. We've got, I mean, probably the best fishing in my life. This week I caught a sailfish. I caught my first ever black marlin. It was an incredible experience, and I mean, I have no words. The food is really good. I'm eating steak right now. I'm eating tuna. I'm with great friends, and just come to high tides.
And I can't say enough good things about high tides fishing, so if you guys want the trip of a lifetime, eat good food, just enjoy a beautiful place, come check it out. Till that next one, see ya.